Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. As we take a look at what lies for today, tomorrow, and the week ahead. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. Everything you need to make sure your home's in tip-top shape, whether it's the outside or the inside, and that you've got supplies just in case we get adverse weather or a tropical storm or, heaven forbid, a hurricane. 631-756-1125. The best prices anywhere. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So we are kind of waiting to see where this warm front is setting up. We had some showers move through overnight. Those are now out to the east. You can see the clouds there. You see the rotation around the Great Lakes with a cutoff low, and there's a trailing cold front with this. That is running through the Ohio Valley and points further south. That's moving east. The payoff is behind it. This is all really nice dry air that's coming down and heading into the eastern part of the United States for later this week. We've got to get through today, and we've got to get through tomorrow, where there might be some leftover clouds with that upper trough going by. And also, we have to deal with maybe some showers and thunderstorms. The radar as of 7:30 a.m., you see the showers to the east, you see the rotation to the west, and not really all that much going on in between. There's not a whole lot happening down in the southeast. We actually have a fairly large area of heavy rain and thunderstorms in the southwest this morning, with some flash flood warnings going up in parts of Arizona and southern Nevada. And we have some rain up in Northern California and areas up in the Pacific Northwest. Main attention today, I think, is going to be the Storm Prediction Center. This is the forecast from overnight. They will update this probably around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And at the moment, marginal risk from North Carolina, Virginia, on up through New Jersey to about New York City on the eastern side, and then it sort of arcs back up into the Catskills, and then into southern New York, back down into central PA. And that also comes, by the way, with an area of 2% tornado risk, believe it or not, for areas, for much of the same area, particularly for New Jersey and for southeast and south central Pennsylvania and points southward. That's not a high number. 5% risk that there could be some damaging winds, and a 5% risk that we could see some hail. And then tomorrow, the severe weather risk shifts into New England down to about Long Island. We'll see how that plays out. But you can see for eastern New York, much of northern New England, except for the northern part of Maine, they're just in general thunderstorms, and the southern edge of general thunderstorms on a line from about Atlantic City to just east of Buffalo. Also in Florida, also back up in the Rockies, but notice the very large area in the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, the northern and central plains, the mid-Atlantic, the southeast. No thunderstorms are forecast, and that's with that wonderful dry air that is coming down. As for rainfall this week, not a whole heck of a lot. Going forward, we're looking at anywhere from a quarter of an inch to maybe a few places up to 3/4, depending on how these thunderstorms set up for late today and tonight. Also, most of the heavy rain is offshore the Carolinas, but it is covering the state of Florida, several inches or more, and a fair amount of rain in the southwest up the Rockies, where we've seen and also the Wasatch Range and the mountainous areas back in Nevada, where we're seeing rainfall amounts of 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter, and also a little bit on up into the Pacific Northwest. So the story for today is a warm front that is going to somehow try to push northeastward. And as a result, those folks that get into the warm sector, and I think it's going to kind of set up like this. So our cold front is still somewhere back in here. The warm front is sort of hairpinned like so for later today. So that area inside that warm sector is where we see the risk that there could be some severe thunderstorms. And the HRRR model, which is the one I've got up here, is showing a few stronger cells in the mix. The only thing is, I would just be cautious, since this model has, and like all the others, has not really done well when it comes to dealing with the world of severe weather. So we'll watch to see what happens. Otherwise, today, I think we're just going to be dealing with clouds around and temperatures that'll be in the 70s, maybe getting into the 80s where the warm front passes, and we see some showers and storms. That comes through this evening and tonight. There'll be some lingering showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two tomorrow morning. You can see the action starts to shift east into New England during the day on Tuesday. And then after that, we should start some slow improvement as low pressure in upstate New York heads up into eastern Canada, and high pressure builds in for the rest of the week. And it's going to be a nice high, by the way. We've got some really nice dew points here settling in by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. So you can take a look at the push. The push of lower dew points comes in Tuesday night, plays out Wednesday, then the upper trough gets out of the way, and you get a real secondary push of dry air where dew points drop down into the 30s. If you're waiting for those nights and days where, say, you can smell the Canadian pines in the air, well, maybe this will be the time. These dew points are exceptionally low right into Friday with dew points in the 30s, and then they stay kind of low right through the weekend, maybe getting back into the 50s and low 60s by next Sunday. But we've got some really delightful days coming up ahead. And as for temperatures, probably 70s to near 80 on Wednesday, 70s to near 80 on Thursday, and mostly low and middle 70s possible for highs on Friday, depending on the timing of all this cool air. So enjoy it. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value, Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, serving the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area. 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So we'll see what SPC does later today with this marginal risk zone for this afternoon. And tonight, we'll update our website forecast. We'll update it a little later this morning once we see where their head's at. And the Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at its usual time, which is 7:30 Eastern. So we hope to see you then.